In this video, I want to discuss, do staged homes sell faster than vacant homes? You have probably heard that a staged home sells faster than a vacant home. Well, I have a couple points that I want to discuss, and I'm going to clear that up for you today. So all the research that you will do, you will discover that a staged home, a home that has furniture in it, in the photos online, will sell your home faster. And I want you to know that there are two caveats to a staged home and selling a vacant home. And I'm going to get into that today. So before we get into whether or not a home that is staged with furniture versus a vacant home with no furniture sells quicker than one or the other, I want to give you a little bit of personal experience from me that just recently happened with my own home. You know, my own home was sitting on the market for a little while and, obviously had it staged correctly. The advice that I give all my clients is what I have done myself. We made sure we decluttered. We made sure we took down personal photos and pictures. And we made sure that if a furniture did not belong in a section of the house, we removed it. But let me just tell you this. Some of the feedback that I was getting with my home being staged was that nice, but we're going to continue looking. Now, I'll never know, and you'll never know the exact reason why, your home or, my home did not sell while it was staged. But I will say this, in my situation, what I decided to do was to move out of my home and into our new home. My wife and I purchased a new property, and we're beginning our lives together in our new home. The home that I was selling was mine. It wasn't hers. So we made the decision to pack it up and move out into our new home and show it vacant. Well, let me just tell you my experience. My home was not selling while it was staged. My home sold the very next day we moved all the furniture out. My home actually showed better vacant to all the buyers. And believe it or not, the 3 showings that we had, the day after we moved, all 3 wanted to submit an offer. So my wife and I were talking about it. Maybe we should have done this 60 days ago. This is no science. There is no exact science to selling homes. Everything you'll read, everything you'll see online, that yes, a home with furniture will show better. But in my case, my vacant home sold quicker. So I just want to go over a couple points with you that may help you. So my first point is online, your home is going to show better if it is staged with furniture. Now, it won't show well if it's cluttered. Too much furniture. The rooms look small, but it will show better online if it is staged properly. And my point number 2 is vacant homes can show better than a staged home. Just like my case. For some reason, my home looked bigger and cleaner with no furniture in it. And the only way I know that is it came from 3 different buyers that showed it immediately after we moved out, and all of them wanted to submit an offer. So yes, a vacant home can show well in person. Now, the question is, does a vacant home show well online? And my point number 3 is, if your home is vacant, maybe what we want to do is we want to virtually stage the photos. Okay, that obviously have virtual staging where the photographer can position the proper size, width, length of furniture in the photo when it is vacant. Because I believe online, a virtually staged home will show better than a vacant home because you can't get the depth and the width from a photo. And my final point is this. You need to talk to a trusted real estate professional. Listen, please give me or Michelle a call. There is never any cost or obligation for us to come out and walk through your property. We will tell you, based on what you have in your home, whether or not staging it with the furniture you have or moving out and showing it vacant and then possibly staging it with virtual furniture will be better for you. So that will be up for a walkthrough. It's hard to determine this with yourself. I have to tell you, I lived it, I breathed it. I do this for a living for going on 20 years, over 2,000 transactions. There is no exact science or art to this, but all I can tell you is that from my experience, I'm going to give to you. So there you have it, just some pointers on whether or not a staged home versus a vacant home shows well, giving you my real world example on how my home sold when the furniture was gone. So if you have any questions whatsoever, just please reach out to me or Michelle. There is never any obligation or cost. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.